All right, so let me say good evening once again, just for the record, and welcome to our tonight's tutorial. So, like I was saying, most of you who have attended my class, you all know how I learn my own things, and I've shown you guys sometimes in my tutorial how I do my things. I love using ChatGPT. The reason is this. Sometimes I can just get a video and watch. Like as I'm talking to you guys now, if I open my let me open my system so that I'll show you something. There are some videos I just downloaded, full courses. Because personally, one thing about this tech is that you need to actually learn how to learn things on your own, skill and all that. You understand? I have some courses I downloaded that I want to study. Some of them are 5 hours video. Some of them are even more than 5 hours video. I think, let me see, this email marketing, because you need to know what you want to focus on and then go for it. You see this one is 5 hours, 10 minutes. You understand? 5 hours, 10 minutes. So you need to know what you want to focus on. Every single thing that Equia is teaching you guys, you cannot know all of them A to Z. You need to take a peek. Where do you want to stand? But it might not be right now. It might be much later. You can maybe, you know how they say, don't throw all your eggs in one basket. You can start by scattering all of them in different baskets, and then whatever comes your way, you now weigh yourself, and whatever you feel this is where you want to do better, you now start upskilling yourself. Even if what you're doing right now, the job you got is not something you want to really do, but because of the money should be coming in, you want to do it, you understand? So you can be doing that and be using the opportunity to upskill yourself. And as you are upskilling, you are adding that the job you are doing now to your arsenal, your portfolio, that you can use and go for what you are actually looking for. You understand? So how I basically learn is what I'm telling you guys. I use ChatGPT. Why? Because it goes there online and look for all the things that have been posted on that particular thing you want to learn. And then it brings out the key things you are asking for. Unlike where you search on Google, where you now have to start sifting and sorting through all the results that Google gave you, and you now start looking for the one that will match exactly what you are looking for. ChatGPT streamlines, yeah, it's ChatGPT will streamline the answer you get from it based on what you are requesting for. You understand? It will streamline your answer based on the exact thing you are requesting for. So you don't have to sift and sort and do all those plenty things. You understand? So that's one thing we need to know. Sorry, I don't know why my Google Chrome is giving me issues. If someone needs to mute, I beg. All right, I've helped you in case. All right, so today we are going to be talking about peak time. And I'm still also going to be using, it's not like I can't do these things, like just pick something and then we talk about it and use it and work on peak time. But I want to show you guys my thought process whenever I am learning. Like I've said in a lot of my classes, if you don't learn anything from me, even if you don't learn tools from me, learn the way I use ChatGPT to learn. If that is the only thing I can be able to pass across to you guys, I'm okay with that. Because what I've been able to give you guys is the ability for you to learn things on your own. There are some jobs that if I show you, I've gotten most times, like personally, right now, I don't have a remote job I'm working on. Why? Because I have some other things that is holding me back right now. You understand? I'm not ready for remote job yet. But trust me, I have a lot of people who will get a job, especially when it comes to lead generation. They will run to me, please, I got this job. You know, some people, they go and get a job. They don't even know how to do the job. Let it just be that I did a job. I've had many of them that they come to me and please, oh, help me. Oh, I got this job, oh, lead generation, oh, and they gave me this. I don't know how to go about it. I'll simply take it, generate the leads for you, and then send it across to them. Some of them, depending on what is involved, if the job is too tedious, I'll charge you. You understand? If it is not too tedious, it's something I can do within a few minutes. I'll just help you do it and send it across. You understand? So ChatGPT has helped me a lot, and it's also going to be what we are going to be working today. So let me log into my account. I hope I can remember the particular account I've used. Okay, let me try my main account. So please, whenever the meeting ends, although we still have time, enough time, but if it ends at any point, we can use the same link to join, please. That's the downside of using a Zoom that is not paid for. Okay, let me see. Services. Okay, yeah, this is the account I want us to be working with. So this is what I did for the previous class. So I'm going to delete every one of them and we're going to start again. I'm going to show you how you can. Now, most of the things that you guys are seeing that we teach you guys, sometimes it might not be what you will do. Why? Because probably your company has already employed people that did those things. You understand? But why we prepare you guys for these things is just in case you happen to get a job with a company that is just a startup company and they've not done all these things. These things can score you an extra mark. You understand? It can be something that if you do, your company will say, wow, this is nice. I've seen someone who got a pay raise because of something he was able to. The company has been looking for how to do it, and the person has an idea about how to do it, and he helped them do it. And the boss was so happy. You understand? So most of these things is not that you will need them, that it's not that you are going to be the one doing them for your company. Now, there are certain things you can do with peak time. Among them is you can use Picktime. Some hotels can use Picktime as their booking tool, where you can book for your maybe rooms. You can book for a lot of other things. Let me see. So this is where I started talking with ChatGPT. I asked it what would be a typical example of company I can use to practice peak time to enable me use all the features. I love using all features that an app has. I don't like selecting the few that are very simple or maybe the ones that I have. I like using all the key features that an app has. So that's why I have to enable me use all the features it has. So it gave me some examples. It said salon or spa. You can use this to make bookings in salon or in spas. You can use it for fitness studios, health clinic and wellness center, freelance business. Let me see. What can freelance business do with it? Virtual consultation, photography session, tutoring. Okay. Then we have co-working space or conference room rentals, event organizer. So these are all the people that can use peak time. Now, a hotel can also use peak time. If they set it up properly, you can use it to book rooms in a hotel. You understand? Now, I went ahead and said, using the above example, give me a full practical task to use the test you used to test knowledge of peak time. And he gave me, what did he give me? Fitness studio scheduling with peak time. Now, I was going through this and something came to my mind and I diverted to that thing. So I asked him, can I paint a scenario and you tell me if it is okay for peak time? He said, absolutely. Now, I remember that in 2022, that's 3 years ago, the company I was working with them, or the company I was actually an independent contractor with the company. So the company actually sent us to an all expense paid trip to Maldives. Now, something happened. We stayed at a place. It's actually like, Maldives is like a country that is surrounded by water. Every state or every location in Maldives has water around it. So the particular resort where we stayed was called Siam World Maldives. We are in the middle of the ocean, just some land in the middle of the ocean where the resort built everything that. So that no matter how you want to leave that particular resort, you must pass through water. Now, in the process, we had a lot of games that we played there that was fun, where we rode all these quad bikes, we rode all this kayaking, a lot of things that we did. But what we did was that we went and booked those things at the reception. You will go to the reception, they will check their record and tell you, okay, 10 o'clock is booked. We still have time for 11 o'clock. We have 12 o'clock. We have 12:30. All these things we are done manually. Meanwhile, if these things were automated, you can simply stay in your room. We could have simply stayed in our room and booked a particular time that is not available that we can do those
Okay,
activities.
Mama, how is trying to do
You
that? Me,
understand?
this is
Please
there
mute,
disturbing me, keeping
please.
me from sleeping.
Choma.
Well, I mean,
Is it that people will just mistakenly press the unmute button or what? I don't even understand. So I painted that exact scenario to ChatGPT. I said, so I went to Maldives and we stayed over at Siam World Maldives, and they had these various services and attractions that required you to book for a time slot. Non-motorized services we did were kayaking, stand-up paddle boarding, windsurfing, laser sailing, canoeing, and snorkeling. Then motorized ones were like jet ski. I rode jet ski. That was the first time I ever rode jet ski in my entire life. Parasailing, I didn't do this one. Hydrofoil bikes. Then there were underwater activities, which I did not go near. As me, will be only son. I'll be breadwinner. I no near all these ones. So sea breacher, underwater jetpacks, and diving. Yeah, even though if we had time, I would have loved to do diving because I know they set you up for all these things. So I just gave you the scenario and told it to kindly select important ones out of all these activities that require you booking ahead of time, and let's use them for this peak time. So he said, your scenario is perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Your scenario is perfect. I said, okay. So he now started giving me all the ways I can go about it. So this is the activity we are going to use today. So we are going to assume that you are working with a resort in Nigeria, because at the end of the day, I brought it down to Nigeria. You will still see where I told it to assume that this is a Nigerian company named, I gave it the name of my own company, and we started working with it. So assuming you are given a job with a company and you are told to as one of their virtual assistants or whatever, set up a booking page for their activities, that their side attraction activities that they have in their resort. So this is what we are going to be using to do this practice for today. So let me see. Okay, no. Sorry, I need to. There's this a particular place. I don't want us to start jumping around. So this is where I say. So let's use the name Golden Blaze Resort and Nigerian time zone, because everything he was giving me was in Maldives. I'll be whatever time zone. So I brought it down to Nigeria and used Nigerian time zone. So he said, perfect. Let us adapt the steps for Golden Blaze Resort in Nigeria. So step one, set up the resort. Let's go to. I'm going to delete all these things that we set up here so that we can start afresh. Motorized activities. Sorry, guys, I should have done this before we started. Delete service. Okay. Oh, I agree. Selecting this was removed. Okay. Delete service. Um, delete. Oh, I forgot about this. I would have done it before we started the class. So we are going to set up all these things, and I'll show you how people can actually book, set up this page, and then people will book it from anywhere. People can even book it from anywhere in the world. You understand? So let's delete every damn thing we have here, all the activities. Then the resources also, let's delete them. I hope you guys are okay with the idea of what we want to use. I hope it's not something that will confuse you guys, right?
not at all.
Okay.
So
No.
I've done one. I use a hospital setting to do my own.
Oh, okay, okay, that's nice. Yeah, a hospital setting is also okay. It's also okay for it. So, let me see, team. Let me delete. these people so I can add one or two of you guys. Delete maybe. Before you delete this number, do you want to migrate booking? No, not migrate. Delete. Delete. I want us to start everything afresh so that you see both how I added these team members. Okay. All right. That's all. So now it says, so we are here to set up the golden blade. It's already set up, but I'll just guide you guys. I'll show you guys how you can set it up. So we have 9 minutes. Remember, once the class ends, you can join with the link again. So set up golden blaze result, log into Picktime and click setting business info. So let's go and set up our company. First of all, because that's what we need to do. First of all, you need to set your time, your operational time, the times you're available, and all those plenty things. So the time zone is already set. I clicked on this. This is my workspace here. I clicked on this, my name here, Golden Blaze Enterprise, and then I clicked on settings, and it brought me directly to where we are right now. So you see the time zone is already in UTC +1, which is West African time. So it's correct. And then it says operating hours 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. Let me see. Okay, so calendar first hour is 8 a.m. The other one, I think we'll set the other one from when we are setting up the activities that we can do. So the next thing is add branding logo. If you look at this place now, you see that our branding logo here is Digital Witch. That's what I used for the last set. So I can remove this and then add it again. So how do you add? This is the branding logo here, update image. Once you hover over it, you see update image. Click on it. Then it will show you where do you want to get the image from. So let me see. I don't even know where that Digital Witch logo is. So maybe we should just use another logo. Digital Witch. Let me see if I can find the logo. Okay, so this is the logo. Just go to where you have the logo saved and then you select it. You will see that it will upload here and save itself here. You understand? You set up your email, business email, set up your website. In the case of this website, I used my blog. I had a blog that this is my blog that I was operating some time ago. So I used it for as the website. So if your company has a website, you put in the website here because at the end of the day, after setting up, you need to copy a code that you send to your developer that they will embed in your website so that people can book directly from your website. Now, let me show you guys. I embedded this in a website. Let me see if I can find that website. For those of you that have attended my class before, that's the website I created. I put a HubSpot that I put HubSpot. What do you call it again? HubSpot chat box on it. Yeah, this is the website. I also embedded Picktime booking here. So you can come to the website and you see, for those who attended HubSpot, you remember this chat that you can chat me and I'll get it in my HubSpot. You understand? So it was in the contact us page that I embedded. If you look, you will see, let me see. Yeah, you see book now. Can you guys see this book now here? Hello?
Yes.
I can
Okay.
hear you.
So this book
Yes,
now,
Pastor.
this book now was me embedding the peak time booking link into the website. So you can simply come here and click book now and book an appointment. So if your company has a website, you can as well do something like this on your company website. Maybe when you get to the underwater activity or the water activities page, the side attraction page, you can put book now where people can book directly from. So I will leave that open so that when I'm done, we can click it and you see where it will take us to. So the next thing we have is what? He said add resort activity. So what are the activities, side attractions that you people are doing? On this example we are using now, I told you guys we did jet skiing. For those who don't know, I think jet skiing is a very popular thing. Let me see. It is a very popular water activity. So this was jet skiing. Yeah. So we did this. So people can actually, instead of coming to needing to come down to your reception to before they book, they can stay in their resort room and book the activities they want to do. You understand? So we had jet skiing, parasailing, diving. So I am going to set up the services. I'm going to set up the first one, which is jet skiing. Let me see. Just hold on, guys. Let me see. I think I made some corrections. That's someone else. Okay, okay. So let's use this one. The other one is not complete. So here now, we are going to add a section called motorized activities under the activities we have to offer. So I'll go to this service setup, and then go to what? Services. It will tell you what? Add new category. The categories is different from the services itself. The category is like the motorized category, the underwater activities, and which other one again? Underwater activities, and then the unique and other activities. But for the sake of this, we are going to do motorized activities and underwater activities alone. So I'm going to create a category called underwater activities. So assuming you are doing kiddies activities, adult activities. Like there is this particular place in Lagos called Rufus and B. I've been there before, where you play all manner of games. If you go there, there are games that that this one will attract kids more. So you can put them under kids category. And then we have ones that only adults will even be able to know how to play them. Like the day we went to that Rufus and B, I did bowling. First of all, a child cannot even hold that bowling ball. I didn't even know that that thing used to be very heavy like that. A small child cannot hold it. So that makes it a game that cannot be played by children. You understand? So that can be the kind of categories you have in your company. So here we are going to have the first category we'll have is what? Motorized activities. For the person who use hospital, you can have antenatal services. You can have what do you call these doctors that take care of children? Pediatricians,
Pediatric
yeah,
consultation.
pediatric services. You can have ophthalmologists. So those are
Yeah.
different categories. You understand? So we have motorized activity. Why is it telling me that it's not correct? Come, take your time. Oh. All right. So you select whatever color you want to. I don't know. I don't think this is all that necessary, but let's select the color for it so that it would be the particular color that is synonymous with that category. So save. I've created motorized activities. Then I'll go ahead and create the second category, which is what? Underwater activities. So once you come and you want to book, for people that are afraid of going underwater, I already know that you don't have a business opening the underwater side. You are only going to do what? Open the motorized activities. You understand? Underwater activities. And let me see if I can add more. Unique / other. We will not put anything under this one, but let me just create it. So I select the color to be maybe yellow, and then I save. So we have the three categories now. But under each of these categories, there are different activities. Under motorized activity, you have jet ski, you have parasailing, and you have hydrofoil. Please, we have less than a minute. Once the class ends, you can come back in using the same link. Okay. So we have, all right. So, like I was saying, Um, under all these services now, under all these different categories we have, we're now going to add the individual services that are under them. I hope you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir, we can.
All right, thank you. So let's go ahead and add the services. So jet skiing is the first one under motorized activity. I click on the plus sign here. Service name is what? Jet skiing. Okay. Then location. Now you would already have set up, assuming the reason why this location is here is assuming that probably you guys have a singular website, but you have resorts, one in Lagos, one in Abuja, one in Port Harcourt. You understand? So the person can specify which of the locations that the person is in. So I already set this up. I forgot. Maybe I'll show you guys before we end how I set this up. So you choose Lagos. Now, team member. Before we go ahead, I'm going to add team members because I need to. Now, what does the team? What is the in the case of the person that used hospital, the team members now are going to be the various doctors. So you
The
have
nurses, the doctors, the lab scientists,
exactly the
the
nurses,
radiology.
doctors, the ophthalmologists, the whoever that are going to be tending to your clients. Now, in the case of the example we are using here, who are going to be the team members? The team members are going to be those guides. Those guys, because during when we did all those activities, there were some people that were kept there as guards. Now, when we did jet ski, it is not everybody that had the mind to drive it on their own. If you don't want to drive it on your own, they will give you someone who will drive you. You understand? So the person will simply be
Yeah.
behind you, and then you will be in front, and the person will hold and drive you. I tell you what to do, you know. But someone like me, I get Ishobuna, you know. So I decided, no, I don't want any guard. I wanted to do it on my own, you know. There's no point in taking the time. After all, we had life jackets on, you know. So I did it on my own. Uh, so those guys that were guiding us are the team members. So, assuming that the motorized vehicle, for you to be able to do it, you must, like, there's a particular one I did. There's a particular, I always forget the name of that thing, where you have someone who will be driving the jet ski, and you will have some stuffs attached on your leg. And as the person is pumping it, the thing will be bringing you out of the water. You, as in, I don't know how to explain that stuff. I think I was the only person that in Nigerian team that I even agreed to go near that thing. You understand me? I like some kind of adventures. I'm a very adventurous person. So I was the only person. Even when I told them I was going to do it, they were like, guy, no try that nonsense, you know. But at the end of the day, I really enjoyed it. Forgotten what they call that stuff, that you can be floating, the water will be under.
Please explain it to ChatGPT now. It will give you the name.
Omo, that chat GPT. Okay, let me see. Let me give me the name. Hmm. So what do
Mommy, this is like
you
this.
call the water activity where you have a shoe? Uh, how do I even explain this thing? Propelled by a jet ski operator that allows you to float on water while the operator comes. I just hope I got something that we understand. Let me see. Flyboard. So let me see whether I used to call it hoverboard. Let me see whether that's the activity. Flyboard. Yes, that's the activity. This is exactly what I'm referring to. You understand? This is exactly what I'm referring to. So you have a jet ski operator that is pumping this thing as is. You have to be at this particular angle with the jet ski before you are able to lift this way. You understand? So in fact, this is an activity that if I see anywhere, I would do it again. I don't mind. As in, this thing was so, it was so adventurous that I loved. By the time I was now getting a hang of it, my time expired. And this thing no be small money. This was $150 to do this thing. It was. I imagine me going to pay another $150. An Igbo man like me, I don't already change them to naira. I say, eh? So that 20 minutes was not enough. By the time I was now getting a hang of it, that I've now started operating it very well, that's when my time finished. And it was very painful. So that's what I did. Now, that activity required you must have an operator. So if they have two of those machines, you must have two operators because you cannot do it on your own. So what it means is that if you are booking at a particular time, one of the operators must be free at that particular time. If the operator is not free, you will not be able to book. As a matter of fact, if the operator is not free, you will not even see the availability for that particular time. You understand? So we had the operator, not like other activities where we have one operator monitoring 10 of you. Like when we did kayaking, we had just one operator that will be monitoring all of us. So this is we had one operator, you just be paddling the whatever. This is kayaking. So you don't even need a guard. You have your life jacket. Everybody will just be paddling the kayak and the thing will be moving. But the operator will just be there watching everybody. You can be 20, 50. It doesn't matter. So that one, like 50 people can book at the same time. It doesn't matter. Like 200 people can, even as far as you have people who can watch all of them and ensure that nobody gets in harm's way. You understand? Because that's the aim of those operators. So that's what team members are for. So I would like to get the emails, or I think I can only add two people. So if I get your email first, I'll add you. Meanwhile, while doing that, I'll have to pause the recording so that they will not throw away the video. All right, so now that I've added the team members, each of them has to be in charge of a particular service, you understand? So I'm going to set up the first one, which is jet skiing, right? Jet skiing. Location, Lagos. Team member who is in charge. So Ada is going to be the instructor for this one. Or you can even put two people, both of them here. Let's assume that flyboard, that we have two machines for it. And Ada is in charge of one, Anne is in charge of the other one. So you can book Ada or you can book Anne. You understand? So the price for that is where is that place? So where is that place? Okay. So the price for that is jet ski is 75,000 per session. So we're going to put the amount there. And then when I did it, it was 20 minutes. So leave 20 minutes there, 75,000. And then I save. That's one of our service. Then I add the second one, which is parasailing. Parasailing. Location also Lagos. Team member, let's say Ada alone is in charge of this one. The amount is 115,000. The fact is that all these things are very costly. I just refuse to change the money in naira because in fact, I'm not sure sir for doing. Save. And the last but not the least under this is hydrofoil bikes. Let's see what this looks like. Hydrofoil bikes. Manta 5. So this is what hydrofoil bike it looks like, even though I didn't do this one, but this is what it looks like. So we have hydrofoil bikes. I'm going to add that one as well. Service name, Lagos, and who is in charge of this? Who is this instructor for this? Anne. The price for that one is 60,000 for 45 minutes. 60,000 and 45 minutes. Save. All right. Then underwater activities. Under that, we have the sea breacher. Even this one, like I said, I don't near anything underwater. Let me see what it looks like. Ah, now shark be this one.
Why you no go underwater now?
No,
Sure you be brave man.
only me, my mama born.
Oh, I beg you, for your mama's sake, be careful.
No, personally, if they had this, I would have loved to do it. Me, I like doing crazy things. Oh, but I don't think they had this. I didn't see it. If they had it, maybe I didn't pay attention. In fact, what caught my attention mostly was that flyboard. It was what I was always looking at. I say this thing, I must do it before I leave this island. So that's what I did. So this is the sea breacher. It looks nice though. They built it like a shark. So I add this under underwater activity, sea breacher, 150,000 for 30 minutes. Now, wow, people get money. 150K. That flyboard. If I see where they do it for Nigeria, if I yes, I no go. 30 minutes.
No do Nigerian version, no. No go near.
Why don't you trust in a country? Before you hear say they shoot bird, the mama fly. Okay, so I'm going to save this one. So that's one underwater activity. And the last one I'll add is diving. Diving. Yeah, diving. Let me add diving. Diving. And
Please,
that be like person wey sabi dive well. So may I put that? Yeah, go ahead.
don't be offended. These services, did you add under the category or you just split it different?
No, they are all added
You
under the category. Look, take a look at this. Under motorized activity, see all the services here.
okay, okay,
Then
okay, okay, okay,
under
okay.
underwater activity is what I'm adding now.
Okay,
Yes. So
thank
they
you.
are in different. It's just like when you come to you want to see a gynecologist in a hospital. It is either
Mm-hmm.
because you are pregnant or because you have something that has to do with maybe like the last time my sis went to see a gynecologist, it wasn't because she was pregnant, but it was because she had this very serious pain during her menstrual cycle. You understand? So it
Mm,
depends.
yeah,
Once you hear gynecologist, it's not a must that you must be pregnant to see a gynecologist. So there are different services that they, as gynecologists, offer as well. You understand?
okay.
uh
Now I
The
understand.
same thing goes to people who are in charge of seeing children. If you be say you get one doctor where in expertise na maybe malaria treatment, another one expertise. I'm just giving you an example. It's not like it's like that. I know that
Exactly. No, no, no.
pediatrician.
I've understood what you're
uh,
saying now.
yeah. So that's what it looks
It's
like.
flowing.
Yeah. So we're adding the
Yeah.
last one, which is diving. Diving, location, Lagos. We never get money to expand. I say Ada go sabi swim well well. This one is how will I put 225,000 to enter inside water? Now wow. Yeah, 225,000 naira risk as well. Now this one supposed cheap pass safe. Come, what's happen now? Ah, you can even move these prices by scrolling up and down. Tell me something. Okay, take time. 225,000. 30 minutes and then save. So we are done. I don't want to add more. Okay, let me add just one unique service. There is nothing under unique service, so let's leave it. Now we are done with the services we are offering. We go ahead. You can even I've seen someone who was creative enough to approach a school and told the school that she can create a Google My Business website for them. Maybe it's Google My Business they used to call that thing. Abby? Google My Business. That yes,
Okay.
Google My Business, a Google Business profile. He just told the school that she can create a Google Business this thing for them, account for them, and they paid her. She did it. You can even be creative. Look for a business that might need this kind of thing. Maybe you visit, just like me now that I went to that Maldives, and after some years, I became a tech expert. And I saw, this thing can help. If I go back to Maldives now, do you think I cannot pitch this kind of thing to them? I'll tell them I can design something like this for them where they can do what? People can simply stay in their room and book for services. You understand? If you know all these things well, why not? So unique or other activities, Manta, which one be this one again? But I'm not going to add it. But I like knowing what all these things are. Let me see. Manta 5 hydrofoil. Maybe we don't check this thing before. I think we've checked this one before. Okay. I've checked this one. Okay. So now we are done with the services. Each of these services, you cannot just say people start booking. Now, if you are booking a hospital and they have 2 gynecologists, it is until those 2 gynecologists are fully booked. That's when you say you are fully booked, right? If Dr.
Exactly.
has 1 o'clock space available, 3 o'clock space available, 4 o'clock space available, will you say that your gynecologists are fully booked? No. Now, in the case of these activities as well, for you to say you are fully booked, in the case of this jet ski, imagine you guys have only 5 jet ski bike. So which means 1 o'clock, we have 5 people that can book for 1 o'clock. 3 o'clock, we have 5 people that can book for 3 o'clock. Once those 5 people book, the next people cannot book again until maybe the next 30 minutes. Since this is 20 minutes, if I book by 1 o'clock, it means that the next people that can book will be by maybe you have a buffer time of 10 minutes, which means after I book for 1 o'clock, we stop at 1:20. Your operators will rest for 10 minutes before they take another booking. So what that means is that you have a buffer time of 10 minutes. You understand? So the next person can book by 1:30, which means 1:30 has what again? 5 more slots. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yes.
Okay. Then parasailing, you have only one. Only one parasailing resource, because what I'm trying to explain to you guys is why we need to create the resources. If you don't create it, then 20 people will book for 5 slots. Only 5 slots that you have by one. Then the wahala don't be that. You understand? So you have to also set the resources that you have available. Once the resources are out, you cannot like that. Those people, they had a lot of life jackets, like over 100 life jackets. So we had a lot of people doing things and wearing their life jacket at the same time, but we had some machines that were limited. They are limited in number. You understand? So those ones that people can, every single person needs, you can make it multiple, maybe 200, depends on you. So now we are going to set up the resources for all these activities. So we go to resource. So here it says add resources, and then you add jet ski one. So let's add new resource. Resource name jet ski. I'm not going to name it one. It will do that on its own. Location Lagos. Resource type equipment. You see room here. In case it is a hotel, or maybe I don't know what else you can. But the only thing I can say here is maybe in case of a hotel, you are booking a room. You understand, or whatever. But this is an equipment. So click on equipment. Resource color. I think this was what I selected for jet ski. I can't remember. Then you save. That's jet ski 1. I add another one, jet ski again, 2. You see, it has already named it jet ski 2 on its own. So location Lagos,
Okay.
save. So now this is
Okay.
jet
Okay.
ski 1, jet ski 2, automatically names it on its own. I add another one, you see jet ski 3 here now. And then I don't want to add that third one. So the next one, I'm going to add a new resource, and then I'll add diving kit. Diving kit. Resource, equipment. I think it was it yellow. I can't remember. But let's just leave it. I don't remember. I can't remember. So diving kits. Now I can no longer. The reason why I didn't add the third one here is because if I had added it, I wouldn't be able to add another one again. You understand? So let me see. Uh-huh. You need to now subscribe before you add more. So you add all the resources you have available for this. If people need to pay for this separately, they will know. But I don't think because those guys included everything in our payment. Once you pay, you get access to life jackets. Then you can now use all the things you paid for. You understand? So I believe the cost is already covered in that 225,000 or 75,000 that we put there. You understand? If you have 20 jet skis, you put 20 here. You understand? I just needed to put another one so you understand that there are two different things. This one was for diving kits and this one was for jet ski. You understand? Let me see. Hmm. Okay.
So what is
Yeah,
the essence of this resource? Okay, sorry.
the essence of the resource is this, like I said, you have already booked for jet skiing, right? But you cannot
Yes.
go jet skiing without a jet ski. So this is the company is telling you how many jet skis they have. If these two is booked out now for 1 o'clock, nobody can
Mm,
for 1 o'clock again. But if I come and book this
okay.
one for 1 o'clock, there is still one available. So another person can come and book this one for 1 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what it does. So because we have only one
Okay.
dive,
Like
it means that only one
creating
person
more
can go on
avenue
diving.
for others to book.
Sorry?
That's creating more avenue for others to book.
Not really. I wouldn't put it like that. What it means
Okay.
is that you know the number of resources you have. You understand?
Okay.
You say you are
Mm,
offering people jet ski. Or let me give you an example. You have a game house where people come to play snooker, and you have only one
okay.
snooker board. And every time, maybe you give people only 30 minutes to play snooker, whether you win, you know, when you have 30 minutes. Once someone
Mm,
books from 1 o'clock to 1:30, another person cannot book because you have only one snooker board. But as you had
okay.
five snooker boards, it means that five different people can book. It means that 10, because it
Okay.
takes two people to play snooker now, right? It takes two people to
Okay.
play.
Okay. Let me bring it to my own understanding.
Okay. Yeah,
Like in a hospital,
yeah,
let's say in orthopedics clinic, you have about three doctors consulting. So you
exactly.
now come under here, the right orthopedic clinic, one, two, three. Okay.
No, this will not
So
be
people
orthopedic
can book
clinic.
under
You,
different.
you have already put your services orthopedic clinic. What will now be here
Okay.
is orthopedic doctor. The doctors are now what is going to be here. Doctor one,
Okay.
doctor two, doctor three.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what is going
Okay.
to be here.
Different people.
Exactly.
Thank you so
So
much.
that's what this stands for. You understand?
Okay.
Is there
Mm.
anyone else who is confused so that I can clear? If not, then we'll continue.
Yes,
Yes.
please. Like me, when I created mine, I used a spa. So
Okay.
I was wondering, what am I going to put in these resources? But from your explanation now, I think I'll go back and I think the resources will be like massive, one
Eh,
massive, two people that gives massage.
Exactly. Exactly.
Uh,
Assuming
thank you.
it can even go beyond Masu 1. Because in the case of those Masus, you are now making it. What if you have only one room available for someone to be a place that you have only one room, so it's only one person that can be massaged at a time. You understand? So in that case, you will now include the number of rooms you have. Each room will have their own masseuse. Is that clear now?
These are like everything they use to carry out the service.
Please mute
Please,
yourself.
mute in Jesus'
Talking.
name. Oh, amen. If you don't want to say amen, I'll say for you. Uh-huh. So the person that asked the question, do you understand what I explained now?
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
It means that the resources are like everything that will be needed to carry out the services.
Exactly. Everything. So it is you that now know, even if you have two rooms, it is you that know whether are you sure you have two masseuses that will attend to these people in these two rooms? If you have 2 rooms
Oh,
and 1 masseuse, it means only one person can book. If you have, what do you call it? If you have 2 rooms and 2 masseuses, it means 2 people can book at the same time. So
time.
all these things are
Okay.
now left for you, the company, to set it up. How many masseuses do you have? How many doctors do you have? How many, those are the things that are now under the resources here.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sir. From what you are teaching us now, I've got to understand that, how am I going to put it now? Like this one that we are doing now, if you embed it, I believe this is the admin side that you are still taking us on.
Exactly. This is
Like when
right.
somebody gets to book
Yeah,
to open the when you embed it on the website,
Hmm.
where will it bring that person to?
Okay.
That's for my first question. Then
All
the
right.
second one is, just like you have your website now and you embed HubSpot code,
Yeah,
chatbot, and then you still embedded this one. That means in a website, they can embed as many as the tools that they need to work on the
exactly.
website.
Exactly. You can embed multiple things that your company needs to function. You can have this chat box and you can still have something else embedded, just like I embedded this book now. Once a person who knows how to handle the code gets the code, they know where to paste the code. You would have already set it up how you want it. Like I set my own. Since I already have my chat on the bottom right corner, it will not make sense for me to put this on the bottom right corner again. So I set it up to appear what? On the bottom left corner. If you want it to appear here, when we get to there, to that particular place, you will see the different places that you can make it appear in your website. I will still take you guys to there. But for the sake of your question, if I click on this book now, watch what will happen. Are you seeing where it brought me? He said, these things were
Yeah.
all set up by me. I will still show you guys. He said, welcome to Golden Blaze Resort. Plan your perfect day of adventure with us by booking your favorite activities. These were already set up by me in the previous classes I took. Now, you see all these things we set up now. Jet ski. If you want to book you now, if I give you this website link, if I copy it and give to you, it will bring you to this place. What do? You come here, okay, I think it's jet ski I want to do. You click on jet ski. It will open jet ski. Who do you want to book as your instructor? Is it Ada or Anne? Remember, I added both of them to this, right? You now select on
Yes.
Ada. Now select Ada. Once you select Ada, it will now give you Ada's timing. So assuming it's on Wednesday, the 4th, you click on it. It will now bring the times that are available for you to book. You now click on, is it 9 a.m. you want? Is it 9:15 you want? Is it 9:30 you want? Does it everything now? Does it add up? Does it make sense now?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Uh-huh.
sir.
So what I am doing is the admin part, the back end part of it. But this is what everything I am doing will come up to. If you see, this is a jet ski. And you see there, if you see, I also put this here. You understand? So that you know, okay, this is what I'm booking for. You understand? So this is what all those things we are setting is just the admin. You can be lucky to get a company that they've already set it up. You don't have a business. All your own business is to manage these bookings. Once someone book, maybe you say, okay, this person booked for 9:15. Another person, for the fact that you have a website that people can book directly, does not mean that people cannot still come to your what do you call it? To your reception to come and book. Oh. So when people now come to the
Exactly.
reception, it is now left for you to pull this up and decide when it's available for the person to book. If I click on 9 a.m. now and put my details here, let me see. Holy. Okay. First name is Chidozie. Let me see. What's that? Holy Chidozie CR at dot. So I'm trying to book now so that I'll show you guys. 08090341834. Address, Ikeja. I don't want to write plenty. It's Ikeja. State, Lagos. Okay, this is zip code for Agor. So let me put Agor. Agor Palace. Booking notes. You can now, the person will now put, okay, the informations, I need this, I need that, whatever. Then I now click on book appointment. Now, you see, your booking has been confirmed and has been sent to Okodichido's CR. Let's check. All these things has been set up in the back end. And it is that back end that I'm showing you guys right now. You understand? So if I go to that email, I go to that my email, Okodichido's CR. I was going to get to this place, but since you asked the question, because here does not need much explanation, it's just come and book. You understand? You see, appointment scheduled on June 04, 2025. Let's open it and see. Okay. Hi, Chidozie Okoli, your appointment. You see, it even attached an ID, a unique ID for my appointment. Has been confirmed with Golden Blaze Enterprises. Here are the details of your appointment. Jet skiing with Ada for 75,000. Time, date, Wednesday, 04, 2025. Time, 9 a.m. to 9:20 because it's a 20 minutes activity. Unique ID. See the unique ID here. So maybe this is what you present when you come. Golden Blaze Enterprise 23, whatever. I just hope this thing will not affect whatever. And then these are the details of the appointment. You can click here to add this appointment to your calendar. You can even click here to cancel the booking. So what we are doing is just the back end part of all these plenty things that you guys just saw now. I hope it makes more sense now. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Perfect.
All right.
Yes.
So we are done with resources. We have even jumped ahead to add. We added team members before we did. So we are going to customize the booking page, which is this page you are looking at now. So now I forgot to do something. Let's go back. Let's go back again to that booking page. Let's go back and see if 9 o'clock is still available. So let's go to jet skiing. Or let's go to, can we go to Ada directly? It's not even going back. Let me click it again from this site, book. Close it. Okay. So jet skiing is what I want to book. And I choose Ada again. And the date you chose was 4th. Now, are you seeing that 9 o'clock is no longer available here? Can you guys see that?
Yes.
9 o'clock is no longer available because it is booked. So it is now your own job as the receptionist to now, or the virtual assistant who is in charge of the company's booking, to now decide, okay, someone called you up from the website or someone said, I want to book those so and so. You now come, okay, we still have 1 o'clock available. We have 2 o'clock. We have 3 o'clock, 2:45 that maybe the person says, you ask the person what time, you say 2:45. You come here, you see 2:45 is taken. Or just like 9 o'clock is taken. Someone says, I want 9 o'clock, and the person I want to book is Ada. You come to Ada's page, you see that 9 o'clock is no longer available. So you now give the person other options that are available that they can be able to book. Simple. Now, what else am I missing? Okay, so we are going to now go to how to set up that booking page to look exactly the way it looks here now. So it says go to the booking page.
Excuse me, that 9 o'clock, they still wrote available.
Where?
The 9 o'clock time that you chose. They
It's
still
not
wrote
now.
it available.
It's not available. See, the first time, it was the first time here, but it has gone now. You can only see 9:30 here.
Okay.
It's no longer here. This is 9:30. 9 o'clock is gone. If I book this 9:30 again now, if you come back, the first time you will see here is now 9:45. You will not see 9:30 again.
Oh.
Yeah. So this time is going to end. We have 1 minute 29 seconds. I don't know if we might be able to finish. Do we still come back to round off? I think what is remaining will not take us up to 5 or 10 minutes. Do we still come back to
Please,
round?
let's round off that booking page.
All right. I want to show you guys
Customizing
the
it.
booking page. So let's continue while the time is still counting. So what you now do is go to what? Online booking. Click on online booking. This is where you customize your page. Like I told you guys, there are different ways that people can book this thing. You can print this scan, this barcode, paste it in the front of your company, the door. You see, say display on your storefront, experience the feature of booking convenient. People can simply scan this to book. They can scan this now to book. So you can print it in a paper and paste it in your door where people can simply scan it and then book. You understand? Now, let me see. There are other means. There are other means that you can book. Let me see the settings. You can copy this. You can copy this link for record.
Okay, okay.
All right. So you were asking where I got this page from, right?
Yes.
Just click on online book.
Okay, I can even get the hospital website and embed there, right?
Yeah. You not really embed. You can put it there. It's
And
not
put
embed.
it there.
Yes. Then, if you want to embed it in the hospital's website, you need to copy a particular code, and the hospital will send the code to their designer.
Web developer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is when it will now appear as this one now that you are seeing here. Let me see. This one now you are seeing book now here. So they can put it
Okay,
here and
okay.
it will now appear as book now. You understand?
Mm.
So about us, you can put plenty things, talk about you and all that. And let me see. This is about us. I did not even put anything there. As the let me say CEO of Golden Blaze, I need to put something there. Resort. Make it be something what I do for an asset. I need something to up in the about us section of Picktime booking page. So let's see. You know, go give me plenty grammar. I don't get time. ChatGPT don't come. So about us, welcome to Golden Blaze Resort, your premier destination for adventure, relaxation, and unforgettable memories in the heart of Omo. This thing, one day this GPT will sell human being.
Ask it to give it to you in a concise write-up.
Yeah, I know. I think I even like this one here.
Okay.
I can simply tell it to shorten it for me and it will give me 2 paragraphs. But I think I like this one. At Golden Blaze, we blend natural beauty with luxury, personalized service, whether you are chai, GPT, bola, mat. So let's copy this and then we paste it here. Okay. Link to your socials. You can put your socials, your Facebook, copy the link to your Facebook page here, Instagram here, LinkedIn here. Then this is that welcome message that you guys saw when I opened that page. I think you guys saw it, right? Hello. Let me click on
Yes,
it.
but you can still go back.
So I clicked on it. It opened. This is welcome to Golden Blaze Resort. Plan your perfect day of adventure with us by booking your favorite activities. You understand? So this is that message here. This is it. Plan your perfect day of adventure. So that's what appears whenever you come. You know, you can put terms and conditions if or link is actually a link to your terms and conditions. Please, can you mute? All right, so the banner you were seeing on top of that place, this is it. This is where I uploaded the banner. So we are done with this page. Let me go to the next page, which is the settings. Now, this is where you set up any other different things. I don't want to touch here because you say users can book dash days into future. You understand? All these ones now. I don't want to actually, let me see, new booking page, switch to new booking page. No. All these ones I just left them at their, what do you call it? At their default settings. So allow cancel bookings before 30 minutes before the activity. So assuming you have an activity for 1 o'clock, if you don't cancel before 12:30, you will not be able to cancel that activity. It means your money have gone, even if you come or not. You understand? So we allowed you to cancel 30 minutes before. Anything after 30 minutes, you will not be able to cancel again. You understand? Allowed to cancel booking from customer's personal calendar. If I set this up, you can cancel the booking from your Google Calendar. You understand? Then round robin. Round robin is set up when you want people to go directly. You don't want them to be able to maybe select who they want. You want whoever is available, they will go to the person direct. That's what round robin. Round robin looks for who is the next person in line, and they and assigns the person to whoever is booking. That's what round robin does. You understand? It says distribute available for service. Okay. I don't know what they wrote here, but that's exactly what I explained to you. You understand? Then let me see. Booking additional field. These ones are all paid features, so we don't even know. Now, what do you want the customer to feel when they want to book? If you look at that page, you will see that first name was there. I filled my first name, last name, email, mobile number. These three were made compulsory. I ticked them. So if I remove this now, it will not be compulsory anymore. You understand? But of course, name needs to be compulsory. Address was not compulsory. You understand? Then add a new field to contact. What is this? Okay. Login required for booking. No. If you can actually set it to have login. The person must be logged in before they can book. But it's also a paid feature. You understand? Show booking time zone. We show the booking in the person's time zone. You understand? Show booking time zone. We show the customer your own time zone as a hospital or whatever. Then automatically switch to customer time zone. If you tick this, it means the person will be seeing their own time zone instead of your own time zone. But this is also a paid feature. Show price. Of course, you want someone to know the price of what they are booking for and the duration, and then booking notes. That's what made that note available at the bottom, so that I said you can write, okay, I need this, I need that. Show description. I don't know what this one is for though. Show slots available in class session. So let's go. That's on this one. Let me see, QR code. So let's go to the next one, business hours. So this is where you set up your business hours. If you see on that booking, we had the first available time was 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Even if your company works, let's assume that you as a company, you work, how would I put it? I'm looking for a way to explain it so that you guys can understand. Now, Saturday is a non-working day. That's why it is not select. If I select it now, it will ask me to put the time for Saturday. Maybe your company works half day on Saturday. You can now put maybe 12 p.m. to 3 p.m., whatever. You understand? So it depends on you and your setting. So once you are done with all these things, there's a particular thing I'm looking for, and I can't find it here. Where I got that embedding code, though. Be like they don't change the thing, no. Someone wanted to ask a question.
Okay, I
Hello.
wanted to ask the slot duration time. What does that slot duration time mean?
Okay, let me see. Slot duration time. Where is it? Under settings.
It's under setting.
No, that's not it. Booking page. Okay, this slot duration, right?
Yeah.
The slot duration means like that activity that I told you guys that I did. You understand? Is
Mm.
Only 20 minutes.
$150 was for 20 minutes. So that's the slot duration.
Okay.
And if you come to the slot duration is also used to let me come to booking, jet ski,
The time.
aga, yeah, on fourth. If you look at this, you will see 9 o'clock, 9:15, 9:30. You understand? That's the slot duration.
Mm.
15 minutes intervals.
Exactly. That's what it means. You understand? But each particular each I think this is how will I put it? This slot duration is supposed to be 30 minutes. The reason why it's supposed to be 30 minutes is this. There are some activities that are 20 minutes. There are some. So let's assume a 20 minutes activity with a 10 minutes buffer time that is given for the instructor
Okay.
to test. You understand? That gives it 30 minutes. So we're supposed to
Exactly.
someone books by 9, another person cannot book until 9:30 because by then the person who booked by 9 would have finished 20 minutes and the instructor would have rested for 10 minutes. So that slot duration time should have been 30 minutes. I hope you understand what I'm
Mm.
doing. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
I did not save that about us. All those things I changed. I think they have all gone. I did not save before going to the next page. Let me save this one first.
No, it's true. If you don't save it, you just go.
I just went to the next page, so he deleted it. You see that about us is no longer there. Okay.
Mm.
Change anything else here now. Okay, so let me save it. Uh-uh. Why do you not have save,
Yeah,
Olga? Is it too long?
that's the problem. And when you feel it, to go out.
Let me see. I don't know why it's not saving. I'm supposed to save this before I go to the next page. Okay.
There's
Uh,
supposed to be a place for saving.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
Not there. It's
But
Picktime
not
save
has
there.
saved
Maybe
it.
my
this thing they
Look
crazy.
at it
maybe
there.
because it's a
Look at
free
it
this
top
thing.
there.
I don't know.
Okay, I think it's because it's a free feature
But
and
Yes,
paid
it's
feature.
not
That's
there.
why it's not
Mm.
showing.
I've saved it. Let me go back again now. You see it's there. I've saved it. I don't know why they do Shakara since.
Have you saved it?
Yeah, see the save here. I had to
Ah,
I had to click
Look at
off.
save.
But I'm still inside here. It will not. So I had to click somewhere around there for the save to come out. Then I click on save. So if I go back
okay.
and come back here now, you will see that it's still there. It's still there. So it
Oh,
has. So aha. So this is it here now. If you want, hold on, share this link via email. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. I'm looking for where I copied the embed code. That embed code, there's a place I copied it from. I don't know. I think they've changed it. It used to be here. It used to be here. Let me see. Oh, this one will show you what the page looks like. We use cookies, not biscuits. So book appointment. Let me even go to these services. Okay, these services will just list all the services we offer. You can't book from here. We list all the services. click on book appointment, which means you now want to book appointment. If you are looking at this, you see it's showing you location at God Palace because I put that the location of my company is in Agor Palace. That's why it's showing you this location. You understand? What is remaining now is you see that website. You can go through to that. You can from here go to that my. I put my website. I put my email. You can go from here to that my blog that I put. If I click on it now, it takes me straight to the blog. So if you put your company's website, it will appear here under this link here. The person can click it and access your website directly from here. You understand? So I think that's all. The only thing missing
Mm-hmm.
is that is where I copied that stuff from. I don't know. Let me go to overview. Let me see if it's there. Okay. Go to calendar. Now, you as an admin can now see, even when someone books, you will see it here. 4th is on Wednesday. Let me see. I booked for 9 a.m. Where is 9 a.m.? On Wednesday, 9 a.m. Okay, I'm going to change to Ada. If I change to Ada, see Wednesday, see that booking I made, Wednesday, 9 a.m. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is Ada's booking page. All her bookings will appear here. Thursday booking will appear, Friday booking will appear here. So that's how it looks. I've not booked anything with Anne and myself. So that's why you still have them blank like this. What else? What am I missing? I don't want to miss anything. Let's go to setup. Let me see. General. Let me see if that is where I will get that embed code. Account detail. I don't know why that thing has changed. I can't find it. User profile. Then under close dates, days you can add, like assuming Wednesday and Thursday is public holidays, and you people are not working on that day, you can close that particular day out from this setup close dates. You can close that particular day out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you use close dates for. Nah, I don't know. Integration. Yeah, you can also integrate. People can pay directly from the website, put their credit card and pay. You understand? People can pay directly from the website. This is what I'm looking for. Booking button. Simply paste our code into your website and voila. This is it here. It's under integrations. So if I click on this now, I can simply copy this href code. Copy this now, this code, or just click on copy code and send it to our what do you call it? Our web
Web
developer.
development.
Yes. The person can now do what? See where you set. I want the button to be where? Anywhere on the website with default color. This is where you set it up. Where do you want it to be? On the right side, on the left side, with default color. What is the color of your company? Maybe it's violet. Put it on the right side. When someone clicks on button, booking page opens in new tab. That's ideal. Let the booking page open on a new tab. Or do you want the booking page to open in the same window? Or booking page overlays on top of the website, whichever one you want. But I think this is more ideal in a new tab. I want to embed code myself. I'm done setting this up. What do I do? Now, it will not affect my website, the one I'm already on my website, because I've already put the code for that one. If I need to do it now, I need to copy this particular code and go and paste it on my website, but we don't have time for that. I would have shown you guys. You see color, the color will now be like, that one is ash, a bit gray, but you can change the color. Look at this one. You see how colorful it is. Depends on you. You can change the color to that particular color, whatever color you want. So just copy this code, send it to your web developer, and the person will do whatever. So these are all integrations and automations. Book from Google Map. Let your customer schedule right from your Google business. So you need to maybe take the code here and put it on your Google My Business. Yeah, or log in. Now them know that I don't have a Google My Business page, so I will not be able to do this. Let's see other integrations here. Weebly Wix. These are all. Wix is a web designing whatever. WordPress. I can put this under my blog if I want to. Calendar. So these are all, it depends on what you are looking for. Generate Zoom video links when bookings are scheduled. Imagine you can generate Zoom video links direct. So the moment the person books whatever, assuming is a meeting, the person books a meeting, it will automatically generate a Zoom link and send to the person and send to your company email. So that's the link that you guys will use for meeting. But all these ones are all paid services, so we won't be able to use them. So I'll take your questions now and then we'll call it a night.
I can't see my booking button. No.
Which booking button? This one
On
here.
my this thing.
Sorry, hold on. Let me stop recording first.